The Prince of Wales is going to appear on an episode of Clarkson's Farm after Caleb Cooper, the show's celebrity farmhand, joined him on a royal engagement. Prince William was joined by Caleb Cooper and other stars when he met with young farmers in Somerset. So an Amazon Prime camera crew followed Prince William to Folly Farm, where he was raising awareness of mental health care for farmers. What exactly did he say? What was he opening up about?
Oh, I thought this was a great exchange because we're getting more information about the Wales children now. And what he said to Caleb Cooper was, he asked his son, Prince George, who apparently is a fan of the show Clarkson's Farm, he said, oh, what shall I ask Caleb? And apparently Prince George said to his dad, you have to tell him to stop swearing so much. If anyone who's a fan of the show will know that Caleb likes an expletive or 10. And I love this, but I love the fact that William is, you know, he talked about being royal with a small r, that was going to be his manifesto going forward. And this is where he really connects with his public. Look, he can be going to, you know, state events, he could be meeting dignitaries, he can be wearing cloaks and crowns. But the key thing is that he's also connecting with real people. And in this case, the mental health of farmers, which, as we know in Australia, is a huge challenge.
Absolutely. Look, moving on from royal news onto some entertainment news, we have to keep talking about Snow White, because Disney's Snow White remake, the box office has suffered a 66% drop in the second weekend of showing. So the film's flop could end up costing Disney millions of dollars. We know that the movie is currently one of the lowest IMDb rated movies of all time, receiving a 1.6 out of 10 rating. It's generated $143 million globally to date, which is well short of the $250 million that Disney has spent producing the film, and that doesn't even include the marketing expenses. So, Angela, what's your assessment of how this is going? It doesn't look good. It just feels like Disney has made such a big mistake turning the movie so woke.
It's been heralded as Disney turning its fairy tale into a nightmare. That they, you know, Kevin Ma in the Times in the UK said this is the film. His review was brilliant. I invite you to go and seek it out because it's funny. It's the funniest thing I've read. But he says that Disney has basically destroyed its crown jewel for multiple reasons, not just Rachel Zegler and, of course, her being particularly woke and saying, you know, I will not be saved by a prince, which, you know, in some respects, fair enough. But on every level, this is apparently, you know, I saw one review that said, oh, it's jumped the shark, brackets, warning, dangerous animal. You know, it's so tame, this movie, and you know, it's such a beautiful movie, so central to the Disney brand. And I thought it was also interesting that the producer's son came out and just basically said, you've ruined, to Rachel Zegler, you've ruined my dad's movie, but not only that, you've really ruined what could have been a brilliant experience for the huge cast and crew that have worked on this movie, and that this is their livelihood. So all very well to speak up about your woke beliefs, but the knock-on effect for real people is enormous.
Absolutely. Angela Mollard, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks.